Entrusting your well-being to God is it can be a challenge getting to that level of trust. It's making the decision is one thing and putting yourself in the position, but then there's also not freaking out in the middle and like fluctuating. And because anytime you get scared, like I might not be taken care of, or I might not have what I need, then you're losing faith. You're losing trust, at least momentarily. I think in the end, when it comes down to it, if at the end of freaking out, you're not going to give up. That's kind of all that matters. Like you'll still move down the path in that way. But it'll keep coming up and showing itself to you over and over that, okay, here's the situation. Are you going to freak out or are you going to trust? And it's kind of funny because I did that today. I was just chilling in my tent and I was overdrawn $10. I had this e-check that needed to clear, and I didn't know if it was going to take another week or another 2 weeks or what. And so I needed to put money in my account today, or else I was going to get hit with overdraft fees. And I just had this knowing that, okay, I've had this situation happen enough that, I know I'm going to be taken care of. It's like, whatever. So I just took a nap. And then when I woke up, the e-check had cleared, and I had enough money to go get some food. And that kind of situation will keep on coming up. It'll keep on coming up. And it's incessant. Really incessant. It's like, if you make this decision to do things this way, you're going to be hit with that over and over and over and over. And it's going to trigger, for me, it triggered me immensely. Because I'm like, why do I always have to run out of money? Like, that's just an uncomfortable situation. And God's like, no, you're just going to have to deal with it, bucko. Are you going to trust or what? Are you going to listen to your anxieties created by your mind? Or are you going to listen to the knowing that you've felt? And I get genuinely upset. I'm like, why does it have to be like this? That's a good question. And I get a lot of people saying that, just manifest your way out of it, just know that what you want, you already have, and act like you already have it, and it will appear. And it's like, people who speak like that, I'm not sure if you've ever had a difficult life path. It's like, if your soul has signed up to come down here and live an experience, you will, no amount of manifesting or will or anything will get you out of it. Your soul agreed to it on a higher level. Your higher self, you came into this dimension with that game plan, and nothing you do will change it. And so, all my gnashing and writhing and crying is moaning. It's all for naught, because if you agree to it, you got to do it. It's you got to do it. You're gonna do it. And understanding that God will never give you a challenge you can't deal with. Like, sure, that's comfortable, but that is comforting to a degree. But at the same time, and this is an interesting point that I heard somebody make before, and this is something I've always thought, is that nobody should be in a position where they need to exert their complete will and power for, it's like, if you have to exert your will and you got to endure for years, it's like, it gets to a point, what am I even doing here? Like, is the juice really worth the squeeze? Apparently, I thought so when I signed up for the trials and tribulations package. And I'm just being super real. It's, I mean, life sucks sometimes. It's not cool. But you still have to appreciate what you have. Like I was dealing with that recently. Is like, I just noticed I was making things more sour than they needed to be, because I do have a lot of, like, I do have everything I need. I am able to make it another day, always. I never starve somehow. And yeah, it's like I have luxuries. I'm always here in this beautiful field. It's just you stare at this thing that doesn't move for years, and it's the only thing you want to move. This is the only thing you want to change. Like you could care less about anything else. It's like, this is what you want to change. And it's like, well, as part of your agreement when you were born, this wasn't gonna change until this agreed upon time. And so the guidance I receive most often about that situation is, stop looking at it. Just appreciate what you have. And everybody I've received a lot of donations from people, and I appreciate that immensely. It goes a long way, and it really strengthens my faith that this is the right path, because I receive what I need to keep going. So that's really lovely, and I appreciate that a lot. Yeah, life is difficult. Life is, you can have a path that is, it's just so boring. There's this, like, fundamental thing that doesn't change for long times. Just like, yeah, and it can be like that. Nothing, and if you agreed to it before you came in, no amount of affirmations for thousands of pages and manifestation videos and 528 hertz change my life stuff, meditation, even if you're meditating very effectively, if you're reaching very high states, it's like you're not manifesting your way out of that if you agreed to it. So that's really where all of my emotional charge comes from in this thing I'm doing, where I get frustrated and I get upset with reality. And I'll apologize to God and my guides sometimes, because I'm like, I'm sorry for being so bitter, because I am receiving guidance. I am receiving. I'm told what I need to do next, and I have the ability to listen, to recognize the signs when I'm given them. So I'm very grateful for that. So yeah, when you're stuck in those difficult situations that you cannot get out of, and you agreed to be through, and you reach a level of awareness where you start to understand what's happening, and that this is just going to keep continuing for another set amount of time. I've had like 2 or 3 times where I just didn't want to be here anymore. It's just like, what's the point? And yeah, it's hard. It sucks. But you agreed to it because you thought the lesson is worth it. There was some kind of pot of gold at the end of the challenge that you wanted. And it's kind of funny, because like, you come in as a spirit and you're free, and there's no yearning for anything, because there's no illusion that you don't have it. And you're like, so it's like everything's hunky-dory and great, and you're like, yeah, let's do this, let's do a few decades of BS. That's just so funny to me to think of. And it's funny, because like, when you're as that spirit, you remember your past lives, and you're like, yeah, it's whatever, I've done that before.